The idea of the digital link came from many directions. At EVRYTHNG, for instance, we've been putting digital identities on products in the form of URLs for many, many years, ranging from apparel and fashion products to CPG products. And we've been doing that by giving these products a web identity. Meanwhile, global worldwide standards like GS1 and the GTIN standard have been giving products numbers, unique numbers for products. We got together with a number of other partners and started thinking that there was a real power in actually taking these very widespread supply chain standards and making them internet ready so that consumers can actually use these standards to interact with the product and get digital services. A typical GS1 code, also known as a GTIN, something like this, does not allow consumers to interact with the product because we don't know what this code means. Our phones cannot interpret this code and cannot get a service from that. The idea of the GS1 Digital Link is to upgrade this code to a 2D barcode, ideally a QR code. And instead of containing just a series of numbers, it contains more information. It allows for a lot more information, like a serial number, different extensions, and most importantly, it puts all of that into a URL. It's not only a number, it's a web address that can be resolved by any device, such as mobile phones, out of the box without the need to install anything additional. That single code can be used to serve supply chain applications, post-purchase applications, and all kinds of consumer applications. So it allows to put all of these applications into one dynamic code instead of putting many codes on back. The kind of services you get delivered from the URL that's in a digital link they're not static. They can be really dynamic. They can depend on all kinds of things such as context. Where in the world are you located? What campaign is currently running in your country? What's your age? What market segment are you in? How many times did you already scan a product? All kinds of information can be used to decide what type of digital service and personalized digital service should be delivered to you. And advanced resolvers such as the EVRYTHNG platform allow you to basically program a lot of rules using patented technologies. Just the fact that you're putting a URL that's unique to a product enables an immense amount of services, starting from reward services, precise product provenance, product authenticity, allergy information, dietary information, all kinds of services. The GS1 Digital Link standard is actually quite easy to use for consumers. All you have to do is take your mobile phone, snap the code, and off you go. You'll get some content delivered. However, understanding the full power of this standard can be a little bit complex. So we developed this little guy called Barry the Bear and gave it a unique digital link code. So if I go ahead and scan it with my phone, I'm just grabbing here the camera application. Here it detects that I'm a new user, so it prompts me to register the bear. So I can give my bear a name, and I can give my email address and submit that. But I can also, without registering, I can also looking at the provenance data of the bear. So I can see when it was manufactured, when it was shipped to the distributor. I can see what's its GTIN number, what's its serial number, so all the kind of things that are encoded in the GS1 Digital Link and then provided via the EVRYTHNG platform. I can also look at care instructions for this specific bear, and I can even look at the specific provenance data of the bear, so I can see where it was shipped, when it was manufactured, and this information through the EVRYTHNG blockchain integration hub is actually integrated with a couple of blockchain partners here with Therion and Origin Trail. And I submit this registration, I get a registration completed message, and I get some more information about my new blueberry bear. And I can buy bear accessories. I can also look at reviews, and I can share information about my bear on social networks. This tag now was used in a consumer interaction, but actually it could be used with a point of sale system exactly the same way. So if I take this bear to a point of sale system and scan it, the point of sale system will be able to identify the bear, its price, and all the information it requires, just as it would do with a normal 1D GTIN GS1 barcode. When we were interacting with Barry the Bear before, a lot of things were actually happening in the background. And this is one of the powers of the digital link, is that brands and product manufacturers and different stakeholders in the supply chain and beyond can actually get live data about the interactions with the product. So if I go ahead here and click on the Barry the Bear dashboard, I will see all the worldwide interactions. I can get different stats about the daily interactions with the product, the type of products that were active, the most active cities. We see that here, there's quite a few scans in New York City this morning. The engagement to see how far did the consumer go in terms of the experience, did they actually use the upsell? So all kinds of very precise information. I can then also dig into this data and look at a particular event for a particular bear. So here, for instance, this was our scan of the bear previously. So I can see the location, I can see it was scanned in London, I can see which bear was scanned. So I can see all the consumer activity, the different scans and the different upsells. What I can also do is completely change the type of campaigns that I'm running currently. So here I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna create a rule that if you are in Switzerland, you should get a different type of experience than the one we got before. So I go ahead and add a condition. I can see I can add all kinds of conditions, from the product type, the type of applications I'm in, the type of things I've scanned, my age, gender, the locale of my browser, the time zone, location, all kinds of things. But here I'm going to go ahead and select country, and I will select Switzerland. This means that the next time somebody scans this bear from Switzerland, or any types of bears like this in Switzerland, they will get a different content than the one I just got in London. So very, very powerful set of tools around the GS1 Digital Link.